The Jaguar F-PACE has been around now in pretty much the same form since 2016, although there have been updates along the way, focusing on keeping in-car technology up to date and further refining and improving powertrain performance and efficiency. It has since become the best-selling Jaguar model in the showroom, and the fastest-selling Jaguar in history. It has also won various awards and accolades, particularly around design. And you'd have to agree, it is a stunning piece of work for a premium SUV. Here we're checking out the flagship model called the 400 Sport. Well, the SVR is actually the overall flagship, but that's a bespoke performance variant. This is all about blending fine luxury and majestic performance in equal measure. Underneath is the same D7A platform from 8 years ago, made mostly from aluminium for lightness. Ground clearance is measured at 213mm, which provides some level of off-road capability. But honestly, not many buyers are going to want to scuff up the standard 22-inch alloy wheels, as is the case with most rivals in this class. Buyers can select from a range of other wheel designs as an option, including downsizing to 19 inches if off-roading is a high priority. Taking a look inside, it is breathtaking in here. You wouldn't know it's approaching 10 years old. That's because Jaguar recently updated to its latest POV Pro infotainment suite, showcasing a beautiful curved touchscreen with a very nice climate control panel down below. All fixtures and fittings present and feel prestige, with this example showing off an elegant two-tone upholstery. What I love about this cabin is, as soon as you sit inside, you're immediately aware that this is an expensive luxury product. Nothing is pretend in here. Passenger space in the back is okay, but not anywhere near the front of the class. Look at that tight middle seat legroom, for example. Considering this is officially classed in the same league as the Audi Q7 and BMW X5, this doesn't stand a chance for space. It's also disappointing that it doesn't come with climate controls in the back, especially as this is a top-shelf variant. You'll need to pay $1,890 extra for that. Speaking of options, a surround view camera system will set you back $950, head-up display is $1,960, and a panoramic sunroof is $3,500. Come on Jaguar, for a $127,000 vehicle, you're just taking the piss. Up front, power comes from a 3-litre turbo-petrol straight-six engine. This is a superb unit, offering plenty of low-down torque and top-end thrust. However, for its 294 kilowatt power output and its relative lightweight compared with some rivals, it's actually pretty slow. Thanks to 48-volt mild hybrid tech, fuel economy is pretty good, with an official average of 8.5 litres per 100 kilometres. Out on the road, this is a very nice vehicle to drive. It's very smooth, comfortable, and relaxing. The inline 6 powertrain also gives off a nice note from inside the cabin. From outside it doesn't sound all that exciting, but you know, who cares? When you're inside it sounds pretty good, so that's all that matters. The ride quality strikes a nice balance between comfort and sportiness. Now this is a pretty heavy vehicle, it's 1950 kilograms, the curb weight. And so the suspension has to try and manage that while also balancing comfort, because this is a luxury focused model. But I feel like it's more on the comfort side because it does sort of lumber about a little bit, especially in tighter corners. The steering is nice though, it's very direct, very responsive. You can just turn it in pretty sharp and it responds quickly. But yeah, the actual platform and the suspension, it just sort of leans a little bit and it doesn't feel as agile as some of the rivals. If you put it into the sport mode or the dynamic mode, you get sharper gear changes and more responsive gear changes as well, like it'll kick down sooner. But you've also got an S mode for the transmission too, so you can just move the lever back and it'll go into an S mode. And of course you've got paddle shifters as well. So it definitely sounds really nice. There might be some fake sound going on, but if it is, it's actually a nice fake sound, which is not very common that I'd say that. Yeah, it feels like a sporty SUV really. It doesn't feel like a luxury SUV in terms of the powertrain. Okay, Down here we've got some fairly extensive bumps and undulations, and it really unsettles the car. But this is feeling quite confident. I don't feel like the wheels are coming off the ground or going to come off the ground. Yeah, it feels good. You can actually leave it in D in the dynamic mode, and I think that's a good balance because it shifts down. It doesn't try to hunt for the tall gears straight away, but still gives you that sportiness, but it's not, you know, constantly revving out. Yeah, it's a great overall package. I'll be interested to see how it does 0 to 100. So let's head out now to the private road and see what it goes like.